Senator Lindsey Graham blasting National Security Advisor Susan Rice on Twitter. Rice still sticking by the talking points she delivered on 5 different Sunday morning shows in the days right after the Benghazi attack, when 4 Americans were murdered in that attack. But the Obama administration insisted it was all about a video. Senator Lindsey Graham tweeting, Susan Rice may be comfortable about role she played in Benghazi debacle, but no one else outside of President Obama's political inner circle is. Senator Graham joins us. Nice to see you, sir.
What a very smart thing to have said.
the tweet?
If I say so myself, yeah.
What is going on with this? At least,
well, they're getting away with it.
Well, Secretary of State Hillary Clinton said this was the most regrettable incident of the time she was there. Susan Rice acts like it's still fine. Well,
from her point of view, her job was to turn a terrorist attack into a protest because you're 7 weeks from an election. All the intelligence coming out of Libya from the station chief, the CIA station chief, said this was not a protest. Fox has done a marvelous job of detailing how people reported a terrorist attack, named who was involved, and this protest story was politically hatched out of the White House. And why was Susan Rice picked? She was the UN ambassador. She has absolutely no control over the consulate in Libya. She doesn't, that's not her portfolio. I think they picked her and not Hillary because she would say anything.
Well, but I think it's disturbing that these years out, that she's still sticking to it.
Very
instead of saying, I made a mistake, or I whatever, something, but still sticking to it and acting like we're so stupid that we still believe it. Number one, and number two is that I'm always suspicious of someone who will never admit a mistake when backed into the corner with the facts.
Well, number one, if she really believes what she said is still accurate, God help us all.
That's scary.
She said that the consulate was substantially, strongly, and significantly secured. Who in the world that was never in the talking points. She was making things up. Al-Qaeda's been diminished. They're on the run. There's no evidence of a terrorist attack. What we think is a protest was caused by a hateful video we had nothing to do with. She was marginalizing the blame of the Obama administration, trying to hide from the American people that Al-Qaeda was coming back. They did attack us, and the Obama narrative wasn't holding water. If Congress doesn't call her before an appropriate committee to answer questions that she's never going to get asked on television, then how can we tell family members we got to the truth? Because she was the person who told the world on 16 September a lie. And if she's not called before Congress, how can any of us say we've done a good job?
I know you're in the minority in the Senate, so you don't have the authority issue, but we're a couple years out, and everybody listening at home is thinking to themselves,
where's the House?
What? Where's the House of Representatives? Why aren't they doing something? Because this is a little bit absurd. We're now in the year 2014.
Can I suggest what they should do? This looking at committees separately is not working. DOD just looks at DOD. Intel looks at the CIA. Foreign Relations looks at the State Department. You need to have a single committee.
But you've been saying that for
everybody.
You've been saying that for 2.5 years, and it's still not happening.
Can I suggest to your viewers, hold the Republican House accountable for not having a joint select committee to get to the truth.
How do they do that?
Well, just start calling, Trey Gowdy and others have a resolution calling for a joint select committee. John Boehner is one of my dearest friends. He's been a great speaker, but why we have not in the House formed a joint select committee with subpoena power?
Why hasn't he?
I can't answer that, but I know this. The first person is 2 people I would call: Susan Rice, to see
as a witness, yes.
As a witness, and Mike Morrell, the number 2 at the CIA, who actually changed the talking points.
And you know what I'd do? I would issue.
And he lied to me about changing.
You know what I would do? I would issue a subpoena, and I would demand that documents that are classified, because I think I think we overclassifying this.
Absolutely.
I would demand all those classified documents be reviewed to see if they're really classified or whether they're hide things from American people.
Mike Morrell lied about changing the talking points on 2 different occasions to me, Senator McCain, and AI. He blamed the FBI, and later in May of 2013, in November of 2012.
But there's no consequence. James Clapper lied to Senator Wyden in the U.S. Senate, and there's nothing on that.
If you care about Benghazi,
do you know what happens when you lie in traffic court? You get in trouble.
Yeah, that's right.
You can go up here on Capitol Hill, apparently, but anyway, that's another day, another story. Anyway, Senator, nice to see you, sir.
Thank you.